viewers, you now have two portable options from Sonos. The small Roam, it's just been released, and Move, this big old thing. Now, typically, larger speakers are better than smaller ones. Let's see if this is typical. Now, both of these are my own. These are not review units. I'm not sponsored. Sonos has not participated in this video in any way. Now, Move, released late in 2019, weighs 3 kilos. Its largest dimension is 24 centimeters. It comes with a base, which is also its charger, and Move can also be charged with its USB-C port, but there's no cable included. Rome, as in travel, not the capital of Italy, was released in April 2021. It weighs 430 grams, and its largest dimension is 17 centimeters. It comes with a USB-C cable, but no wall plug. Sonos sells both an optional power adapter and a magnetic wireless charger. It's generally compatible with all Qi devices. Both are truly portable. With a high level of water and weatherproofing, Move is rated IP56, Rome's is slightly better, IP67, according to the Sonos website, IP57, according to the documentation included with the product. Now, just to explain, the IP, or Ingression Protection Standard, measures the ability of a device to withstand dust, the first number, and water, the second. Larger numbers are better. So, Move can withstand dust enough so it doesn't interfere with operation. That's what 5 means. Rome's 6 rating means it is completely protected and is dust tight. Move's water protection, 6, is defined as won't suffer harmful effects from water projected by powerful jets from any direction. Rome's 7 rating promises it can be safely immersed in water to 1 meter. Now, Sonos adds it can be submerged for up to 30 minutes. If this was a review unit, well, or if I had a hot tub, we'd be going for a swim. But this is my Rome. I'm going to wait for an accidental test of that feature. Sonos does indicate that you should not play audio while it's submerged. Anyway, the summary is that both are very well protected against liquid and solid assault. Well, very small solids, not baseball bats. The Sonos app, also called S2, makes setup the follow the prompt simple. Sonos app supports many music services from Amazon and Apple to Spotify, Tidal, TuneIn, and YouTube Music. Now, I used to rave about the Sonos app, and while it's still very good, it's not as fast as it once was. And both speakers have subtly defined standard Sonos controls: play, pause, volume up and down. Rome's icons are a little clearer about up and down. On Move, you can just tap. On Rome, more pressure is required. Both have microphones and support Alexa and Google Assistant. Tap the mic icon to turn that on or off. A light indicates it's on. You'll have to decide how you feel about large tech companies and devices that listen in on you. Now, this is not as simple as it should be. A little persistence and consulting with the Sonos and Alexa online help got it to work. Alexa, play the album Journey by Austin Wintory.
Playing Journey, original video game soundtrack by Austin Wintory from Spotify.
Alexa, stop. Now, it is handy asking Alexa to play something or anything, including an album, an artist, a radio station, or just a mood. Hey Alexa, play Dinner Jazz.
This is Chill Out Dinner Jazz from Spotify.
As well as change the volume. Hey Alexa, quieter. Hey Alexa, stop. For online services that aren't supported by the Sonos app, Sonos devices also appear as AirPlay options, and once there's one Sonos speaker playing an AirPlay stream, others can join in. Unexpectedly nice. When all else fails, there's also Bluetooth. On Roam, press and hold the power button until the Bluetooth confirmation tone plays, and then select it from your device's Bluetooth menu. On Move, there's a button that switches between Wi-Fi, also called the regular Sonos mode, and Bluetooth. Again, select it from your device's Bluetooth menu. Bluetooth only streams to one speaker at a time. In my experience, streaming using the Sonos app is much more reliable than any other Wi-Fi or Bluetooth connections, and that's further improved when one of your Sonos devices is connected to your router with an Ethernet cable. Well, now that we're all set to play music, what do they sound like? Clearly, this is not fair. First, if I play them for you, putting my mics and your speakers in the middle of a listening test seems to kind of defeat the purpose. So in my listening tests, both Move and Roam are impressive, detailed, with good soundstage across the frequency spectrum. But I don't suspect either of them of providing a flat response. However, is there anyone out there who imagines Roam could sound as good as Move? I didn't think so. The larger size delivers more power, more bass, no contest. But for its size, Roam does produce a very listenable, if somewhat colored sound. There's enough bass. It's clearly not as deep or as tight and punchy as you'd like. Voice and mid-range sound clear, present, and reasonably natural. Higher frequencies are bright. I've been listening to all my favorite audio evaluation tracks on Roam. I've listed those in the description. Now, as with the latest generation of speakers in this size range, the sound is much better than it would have been, say, 10 years ago. Speaker design, particularly for small speakers, is vastly improved, and Roam is one of the better ones in this class. Now, even when the mid-range is crowded with sound, individual instruments and vocals remain clearly defined. Highs are good, but sometimes brittle. The Glock in Springsteen's Candy's Room is crunchy, at higher levels anyway. A solo piano, also a challenge. But that's the audiophile in me, which is unfair to Roam's intention. I've heard worse at higher cost. These are not for critical listening. Both Roam orientations produce an equally pleasing sound, and as with other Sonos speakers, two Roams can be paired for stereo. I still believe that mono is the new stereo. And then there's volume. Move easily breaks through the 90 decibel level, where my watch starts to worry about my hearing. At the same level setting, Roam is 10 decibels lower. Still powerful and enjoyable, but nowhere near the same. Both claim a battery life of 10 hours, and they lasted all of that and more when playing a Mozart playlist at about 50% volume. Now, because Move is frequently on its power base, I don't worry about it. Roam requires a little more attention. With moderate daily use, I'm finding that it does need to be charged daily. I thought it was powering off when not in use, but not completely. You don't have to physically wake it up. Even when the lights are off and it looks like it's online, select it or add it to a group and it usually powers back on. Now, I've no experience to let you know the lifespan of either. Sonos does sell a Move battery replacement kit. That's apparently do-it-yourself. Both Roam and Move batteries are rated for 900 cycles, which Sonos estimates as 3 years of use. Roam's battery isn't user replaceable, but Sonos promises a factory replacement service. Now, these two are not really direct replacements for one another. If you're moving it from room to room or out to the balcony or the backyard, Move will provide considerably more satisfaction. But then Roam's lighter weight and smaller size increase its portability dramatically. Throw it in a bag or a suitcase, it's perfect at the beach, in a hotel room, even in a canoe. And of course, it has a lower price. Now, I'm interested in hearing your thoughts. Please add your relevant questions and civil comments below. I'm grateful to those of you who have decided to join and support this channel as members. That enables me to say no to sponsors and to turn off YouTube's annoying mid-roll ads. There are buttons to join, to subscribe, which remains free and provides access to all my content. And to be notified, press the bell when I post a new video. Thanks for watching. Happy listening. Stay safe. Diana Krall.